Hi, TIs. Hold on. I'm trying to make more light. Look at that. All those lumps and bones. Look at that. Well, that's my tattoo. Southern United Raza. But, yeah. All that. It's not normal for me. I got lumps. All kinds of shit. That's not the norm. This radiation changes your DNA. See on this side. I got lumps. Bones in my neck. Look. Lumps. Yeah. The way I eat, any other time, my weight would go. I'd probably be. The way I eat now, I should probably be normally over 200 pounds, easy. Yeah, maybe about 230. The way I eat. You know, it does change your DNA. And apparently that's what it did. Because my whole life, if I sit there and do nothing and I eat, well, I've never ate this much in my life. I've never been this hungry. Not even when I was pregnant, I didn't eat as much as I eat now. And that's if there's food available. If there's food available, I eat and eat and eat. But I eat in increments. Freaking, you know. Man, I could eat all day. You know, this makes me really tired. And, you know, pain makes you tired too. So I sleep a lot. And every time I wake up, I'm hungry. You know, the last couple days, I haven't been eating as much as usual. I need some normal food. You know, women cannot live on cake alone. You know, but see, hopefully this goes away, because shit like that is always, you see this? That's from sleeping. You see that? 3 dots. A lot of times my face will be like swollen up, or my eyes swollen up. You know, you see that? Oh, this is my scar from the Suburban being on top of me. But this is not. All those white bumps and stuff like that, I've showed you when they hit me really hard on my feet, on my legs, the white bumps or purple bumps, you know, with little red marks in the middle of them. You know, it's the same with my face. You know, I feel it right in here. But, you know, you see this crap. You know, bumps. And some of them are like lumps. You know, I get these lumps, and sometimes they go away. Sometimes they take a little longer to go away. And sharp pains in my stomach. Sharp pains in my heart. You know, they talk about heart palpitations. No. I get sharp pains in my heart, like somebody's stabbing me. It really hurts. I don't look in the mirror that often. You see all this white? I don't look in the mirror that often. You see that? Now, I've been up. I don't know what time it is right now. Hold on. It's 8:22. I've been up since like 5 a.m. Any kind of bumps and crap, any normal ones, should be gone by now. Look at this. See? You see all that? They keep me in low light here. In very low light. Miss Jess, she made me a skateboard lamp. And those 4 light bulbs, they just brightened up the whole damn place. You plug in that lamp, and it's so bright. Brighter than the 2 lamps that I got from the thrift shop and any of these lights. Okay? But, as I told you, right now I have 1 plug in the other room. 1 plug. And, of course, when it shorts out, it usually shorts out the plug that my refrigerator is running off of. So if I get any food, all of it goes bad. In this case, it shorted out, also where my lamp, if I plugged it in, made the whole place brighter than it's been since like the first maybe 5 years I was over here. I was living here. Maybe less. Because I used to read. I mean, Blue Rage, Black Redemption, by Stanley Tookie Williams, one of the founders of the Crips. The Black Hand, how the MA, was all kinds of stuff. I used to love to read. But then they started downgrading me. The lights, energy lights, which I couldn't read no more. No, I had to have light for longer than that because, because my daughter was probably about, 16. I don't know. Well, anyways, the less and less light I got, can't read nothing. I think my vision was it was more than perfect. It was 21 something, I believe. I think that's what they told me. Because I tripped out and I thought vision was only 20/20. You get me? And now I can't see where the shit. Those little emojis, I can't see. Unless I'm somewhere else. I still can't see because my vision is permanently screwed up. But it's because they downgraded me with lights, and they keep on downgrading me. But, I have 1 plug in this bathroom. and one outlet in the whole other room. You know, mind you, the room's little, but there should be, by outlet, I'm talking about, 2 plugins in one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe 8 or 9, with 2 plugs in each in the other room. And I have one that works. But the point is my eyes are really messed up. And you know what? And I believe that, okay, I've told you before when I used to cut my water off underneath the sink or underneath the other sink, the water would stay on. There's been times where I've cut it off and one of the water is still running. Before when I used to cut my breakers off, everything was off. And then, quite a while ago and stuff, I noticed that, because if the refrigerator is not running, and it's not running because of the outlets, why should I keep the breaker on? But, yeah, I would notice that it would get overrode. Whatever plugs were working before, I'd have the breakers off, and wow, you plug something in, it's working. Turn on a light, it's working, but the breakers would say completely off. So they started overriding them. And they have the ability to override them. But yet, when my shit cuts out, and, mind you, it's going on 17 years I've lived here. Yeah, I went to do like I used to when, the first, I don't know how many years I've lived here. Maybe 10. Yeah, when it wouldn't click back on, I'd go downstairs and click it on down there. But, as I uploaded before, I went to go open that, and everybody's shit was in there and tagged, tagged saying the number. But it didn't have one for me. Or at least it said it didn't. It had rooms that didn't have numbers on them. And when I was out there, just opened the thing to look, to flip my shit on like I've done plenty of times, the first 10 years, maybe less, boom. Out comes everybody from the manager's house or apartment. Oh, no, you have your breakers up there. But yet, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I can't see in here. I go for a ride in somebody's car and I take a look in the mirror and I'm like, dang, man, all these flaws on my face. Hey, if I had some light in here, I'd be able to actually see them. Oh, wow, I got a big blackhead right here. This, or, you know what I mean? Or, dang, I can't even pluck my eyebrows in here. throughout the years and stuff, when they started downgrading my light, I used to go to across the hall where my best friend used to live. He had fucking a bunch of sunlight that came in above the bathroom sink, which was outside the bathroom, actually. From the alley. I could see. A lot of these apartments have plenty of light, plenty of air. Mine don't. Mine doesn't. Even I've told you guys I've died of heat stroke in this place before. There's not enough air circulation, but yet, I have a tiny window for the bathroom and a window out there. But yet, on the outside, if you look on the outside, on the side of the house, on the side of the building, in between my little bathroom window and the window that's in the other room, which is one room, on the outside, there's another window. A small one, but a window nonetheless. And it shows it can slide back and forth and open. And it should be above my kitchen sink. But it's not on the inside. When they redid this building, because it used to be like a crackhead hotel or whatever. I don't know. I didn't live here, but it was. They covered the windows and made them someplace else. And you can still see where the covering is. Where they covered over them. But mine, that one particular window that I don't have on the inside, is the only window of anybody's apartment that's on the outside and not on the inside. And it's usable on the outside. It's just really freaking weird. But look. I don't make a frowning face a lot of times, but look at these. Look, can you see? All this is like white. And all these lumps, look. I'm not frowning. I'm not frowning. Look at that. That's an H for Hawthorne. See? Well, one of these is a scar. It didn't show. There's two things. This is the scar right here. This is white. It's just really trippy. Look at that. No, this is my scar. But it's lumpy. And it's white. Lumpy. Yeah, I don't get white lumps from sleeping on my face. Before when I sleep on my face would be like, kind of like squished up and weird looking. And then put some cold water on it and it would straighten up. This has nothing to do. Look. Yeah, nothing to do with sleeping on your face. I've been sleeping on my face years and years and years. Like forever. In fact, it was so hard to have to sleep on my back, after the accident because I couldn't walk and I had that spine brace on it and all my ribs were broke and, you know, yeah. And I had to sleep on my back. That's the only times that I've ever had to sleep on my back is, when something was medically wrong with me. Wow. Look at that. This is the scars on my face. This. You can see like black dots that look like blackheads. They're not. That's from stitches from that Suburban. It was also on my face, with my hair wrapped up under the engine. Yeah. This looks like a removed tattoo. That's also, wait. Wow. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Right here. Yeah, that's also from the accident. They took care of I took care of my face really good. This is not normal. Now I'm looking. Let's see. Yeah. You move it to make sure it's not the light. And it's not the light. And this shit fucking itches too. But I don't scratch it. Had to do that, right? But it itches other places, like on my legs sometimes. That I do itch. Not down there, like my upper legs, I itch. My lower legs and my feet hurt so bad. I ain't fucking with those, seriously. But yeah, this has probably been a long video. But I'm just documenting all this shit. The way they hit me when I'm asleep. The radiation. Just taking my teeth. My looks. Because like I said, my teeth have fallen out by the root. No cavities, no holes. Yeah, that's a health issue. But, I told one of the other TIs that's, he checks on me. And I watch his videos. He's really good. I told him sometimes, I get a glance of myself in the mirror when I'm coming out of the shower. And I want to cry. And sometimes my eyes fill up because I get a glance of my body and how the skin is just hanging off my bones. It's very gross and ugly. And it's not normal for me. Because all my life, if I've ate, I know the way my body is, us Garcias, our genes. Eat and eat and eat. And whatever you eat. Yeah, I know how I, build up the fucking weight. Excuse my language. And I know certain ways I eat that, I drop weight, but I don't drop it like that or never like this. You get me? Just go down to normal size. And normal size for me is like, it's like normal size. You can freaking flash back to like 2 years ago and shit on these videos and see that my face has always been fat. You get me? And I had some weight on me. I'm wearing size small pajamas. What the hell is that? No. Shit like that. It was appealing and looked good when you're in your freaking 20s. But when you turn 40, that weight chart with your height on it and shit, that goes out the window like Chris Brown. Seriously. Yeah. And then it says I should be, I think it's for my age, 148 to 153. That's bullshit too. Because like years and years before the accident, I think I was like, I don't know, 145, 155. And my doctor told me, no, that doesn't look good on you. The weight chart goes out the window. And I would like to see you at least 170. I'm like, what? And I thought I looked good. But, whatever. Yeah. This is not comfortable. It's not a healthy weight. It's not a healthy weight loss. Just in the last 7 months, females, they want to be skinny. Like I said, there's only one time I dieted. And I was 363 pounds and I caught diabetes. And I lost the weight. And I haven't been at risk for diabetes since. I know they say you have diabetes the rest of your life. But I've never had to take a pill or stick a needle in my stomach since. When you do have an accident, though, in my case, with that Suburban being on top of me, my whole body was swollen. And when you have an accident that traumatic, of course, your blood pressure shoots through the window, and so does your blood sugar. But, before I was out of the hospital and went back down to normal, nothing since. You can ask any nurse. You have an accident like that, yeah, your blood pressure and your blood sugar is gonna, But, no, I've had blood tests and everything, not lately, I'm signing back up for a doctor, and they signed me over to somebody in San Pedro. So I haven't went to the doctor in years, but I will be going. I have to get blood tested because they can detect radiation in your blood. They can also detect mold. And this apartment building has mold. I've uploaded a while back when a tenant moved out, talking to her, and her telling about the mold and showing me in her apartment. Well, they didn't do that much work in there. In fact, I didn't hear them hammering or nothing. But they did paint. Hey, that don't take care of mold. But, well, anyways, this shit is too long, and I know I'm skipping all over the place. But you know how long-term effects. But at least I'm not nuts. At least I'm not schizophrenic. And at least I'm going to get a paper that says that I'm not schizophrenic. Because you know how they try to deem us. They try to deem us nutso. You know, it's a good thing that the accident did change me. Because, like I said, I was assessed and they said I have no need for mental health services or a psychiatrist or any medication. I've been off medication for many years now. And I'm more lucid. But the accident changed me to think about things different and come at things different. I'm not ranting and raving and going around in circles. I might have took you guys around in circles today. But that's just from lack of ability to focus. Because you know this shit gives us, you know, people that have long-term effects from radiation get migraines, dizziness, you know, inability to focus, memory loss, nausea, and digestional problems. Changes your DNA, gives you cancer, all kinds of crap. But I think that happens with a lot of us TIs, you know. And it's, you know, besides me having a Suburban on top of me, that didn't help. But it didn't help in the way that, you know, not memory loss per se, but in the way that I get stuck like a child, stuff I've done all my life, like fill out forms and make appointments and keep them. Somehow I lost that ability. You know. Yeah. But my past, I can remember it, you know, every detail. And, you know, they try to take your memories and they take some of the shit. But the things that I really want to keep, I don't think about. Or if I do, I put something else in my head quickly. You know, things that are really personal. Things that a lot of people don't know. You get me? So let me get the hell out of here. Oh my gosh. No fucking way. Oh, excuse my language. Okay, I gotta go.